the Wayside Crosses exhibition and the photo contest, which you can see here today at the Big Foot, was done specially to, so to say, have a record or have a detail or the details about those crosses which we see in the Goan landscape, a white cross with a green, lush green fields. So we decided to document most of the things. We have got something like around 400 and odd entries with details, out of which we have displayed maybe around 343 pictures of the crosses. And there are winners which we had said we would be giving 3 first prizes and 5 special prizes. We had to have more special prizes, 5 more. So the pictures were so good and the judging was very difficult, so we had to increase them. Now, all these details we are planning to come up with a book. Now we are leaving it open for people to send their entries and their details of the crosses to us for the next maybe another 4 months, where we will still keep it open and then we will be putting those details up after verifying on our book.
When you traverse the length and breadth of Goa, you will notice that there are a number of crosses and chapels along the landscape. They are easily attract one's attention because they are generally painted in white and stand out from the rest of the background. These crosses are known as wayside crosses. Why these crosses were erected in that specific location has many reasons, and it is good to find this out from those who live in that vicinity. There's a lot of reasons attached, at times interpretations and even legends. And hopefully the book that will come out from these wayside crosses photos will tell us much of each of these crosses, that making sure future generations are not ignorant about these crosses and their significance. By arranging a photo exhibition around this theme, Mr. Alvarez has found a novel way to draw attention to the younger generation. This does not only allow the youngsters, especially elderly who have taken part, to showcase their creative talents.
And the third gift
But
that
in
we
a
can
way,
see
it
on the
also
cross
revives one's
is a
faith.
sign of communion with God.
Because
Today
they are
you will
this
be with me in
indulging in
paradise.
painting and
And so
sculpture,
this just
and
implies
maybe even in
that the cross
photography.
has to make us
Such works
a
of
brave
art
people.
are an act
The
of
cross has
reverence.
to give us a
In
sign
a way,
that we should
they are
take place
a
for God in our lives.
if you look at
All
artists
these
like
three gifts that I
Michelangelo,
just mentioned,
Raphael, and
gracefully
Rembrandt,
and
they
powerfully,
didn't just
heartwarming to see them. Like Teacher Maureen had said, most of these photographers took into context the light, the landscape. Now the first prize winner, there's an old gentleman going with a cycle, takes you back towards a time when all the gentlemen used to go on a cycle to the market or something. There's another cross where I think there is a little bit of hill cutting. It's like a cross on fire, with everything red around. So I think you have used a lot of your imagination. But as Father Willie said, the crosses are not just picturesque objects which we see on the landscape. They have a deeper meaning, which he has explained, especially the theological part for Catholics. And I guess nobody before has done so much study and research except for Mr. Mahendra Alvarez. And I'm sure he's led by the Spirit to do this work. And he's the chosen one. And he's going to take it even more further in a book that's going to culminate. And we are going to have more of each and every cross, more history of it. And then we can keep it for the next generation.